Hi, Mirko, and everybody in the new process community. Here's your example of the bakery process within Skore from a human-centric BPM point of view. So you'll see the high-level view and the ability to click through to the managed processes, where we can see that level of detail. And then from here, where we've got defined process purpose, we should be able to click through to that process. But before we do that, let's have a quick look at how you'd actually create that process. So we can see where we are up here in the breadcrumb, managed processes, part of the human-centric BPM, and that sits in the new process lifecycle section of our workspace. I'm going to click back to there. We can see some of the processes that have already been created, and you'll see I've already created a defined process purpose one. But let me just show you how quick and easy it is to create a new process. I hit the new process button, and we'll call this process example 1. Now in here, I can actually enter a purpose statement against every single process as well as process owners, but I'm just going to go and hit create right now. And you'll see that new process appears here. So if I go and click on that process to open it, it's a blank canvas. If I want to start editing, I can just start dragging boxes onto the page. You'll see that the way that Skore works is it uses an approach that's really simple and easy to understand. And it asks us the question, what happens and who does it for every step along the process. We build our process flows by connecting these together with what we call Y boxes. And this is really based on the lean principle of thinking for every single thing we do, what is the value that we deliver from that particular box. It's really, really quick and easy to build process flows within Skore, and they're all based on the flow of information. So we define the activities and then the roles against those particular steps. Now let's go back and look at the example we already created. So again, I'll start at the top because it may be as an end user or a participant that I want to navigate through to this process. So again, I can see the context of the whole of all the processes. I can click through to the area I want. And when I get to this point, I can click through to the process that I want to view. And you'll see the example of the defined process purpose. So each of the steps we go through, the inputs and outputs of each activity. You'll see here at the assess process purpose, we've got two options. Either the process purpose is fine and we can continue down here, and you'll see that that's linked off to another process, in this case, the develop process strategy, or we need to go and develop that purpose through the rest of the process. You'll see each of the steps in there has the role against it, in this case, the process owner. And here they've been tagged using RACI. So we can see the process owner is responsible and accountable for doing each of these steps, except when we get to the workshop step where they need to consult with other workshop participants. Against this step, we've got more information, which is highlighted by the paperclip there. And when I click on that, it opens up this panel in the center of the page. And here we can also link off to documents and things. So let's go and look at a draft version that we should be able to edit. And in here, I've already done it in this example. So I can see the information, and there I've actually got a link to, in this case, an example process purpose. And if I click on that, it will open up the document for me to be able to access and read that. And of course, as an end user, one way of accessing this is through the navigating through, like I just showed you. But the other example is that I might just be coming in here and want to search. So I can start typing in options here, and then it will start showing me specific places within the processes that match that search. And if I click on one of those, it will take me through to that specific step in the process. That's all for now. I hope you enjoyed it. See you soon.